that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free and the home of the
Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA Ball. Our game tonight featuring the Dallas Mavericks as they go up against the Washington Wizards at Capital One Arena. Here alongside Tim Legler and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson with Ali LaForce joining us courtside. Looking at the starting five for the Dallas Mavericks. A pair of first overall picks of the front court, Flagg and Davis. Kyrie and Clay pair up to make the backcourt, and it's Lively in at the 5, down low. And for Washington, C.J. McCollum is out there with Bilal Coulibaly. Then it's Khris Middleton, then it's Kispert, and it's Sarr in at the 5. So early on in the season, Tim, what are you focusing on right now watching these teams?
Well, I'm looking at what these coaches have done to implement the new guys on their roster, which means you add some wrinkles offensively, and it's surprising sometimes how those new looks can unlock another level for your team.
The best teams play at their best right before the playoffs begin. It's a work in progress all season long.
Always trying to peak at the right time.
And Washington has possession after Dallas's three-pointer on the other end. Here's Irving. Turned in an outstanding game against Memphis. Lively with the bucket.
And just a terrific look from Irving. He has the awareness to spot the wide open man.
There's McCollum with the 3. Lively grabs a miss. McCollum against Irving. Pass to Flagg. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Here's Middleton. And it's Middleton finishing it off.
What an aggressive slam by Middleton. Oh, my. I mean, I like when he uses his athleticism like this.
Irving, the pass to Lively. Outside Davis. Again, the Mavericks good for 2 more.
Well, it's early, but I love their offensive game plan to this point.
Now here's Middleton. He's guarded closely. And it's Flagg with a rebound.
Well, protecting the rim, plays like that really bolster your defense.
A huge part of the Milwaukee Bucks 2021 championship run. Khris Middleton.
Yeah, he averaged 24 points a game during those playoffs, B.A., and his injury the following year was a big reason the Bucks didn't repeat. Middleton, at his all-star peak, was something special.
Can't sleep on McCollum, not even for a second, because that's when he strikes.
Here's Irving. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. Here's Sarr, and there's the drive. The shot, no good. Excellent D there from Lively. Stolen by Middleton. Coulibaly against Irving. Middleton passes to Kispert. Stolen by Thompson. It's stolen by Coulibaly. Middleton outside. Washington moving the ball around. Shot's good by McCollum.
Man, he's bringing the energy, the efficiency. I love what he's doing offensively.
Dallas leading by 4. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Ali LaForce.
A bit ago, Brian Keefe and I were able to chat. We briefly discussed Anthony Davis and what he wants his team to do against him, and Coach said to make him into a jump shooter. I think if we can make the majority of his shots jumpers and keep him away from the rim, we should be in good shape. Easier said than done, but we'll see what happens. Guys?
All right, appreciate it, Ali. Now here's Coulibaly. No points yet. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. And Davis gets it to go on the assist by Irving. Irving's got his 4th assist in this one.
That's the essence of Davis's game, battling through contact and playing big inside.
Here's Middleton. He had 9 points in his last time out. And they blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance at another one at the stripe. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Dallas.
Well, great play down low. I mean, you expect the defense to adjust, collapse maybe, but that should open up things on the perimeter later in the game.
Another highlight for them has been their early ball movement, making quick, decisive passes to set up guys for great looks.
Now here's Irving. Shot clock at 5. Over McCollum. And it's Irving missing.
The players avoid taking mid-range shots these days. It's almost like the threes are easier for players to get.
That misses. Had a chance to tie it.
You have to defend the three-point line. They got lucky he missed that one.
An opportunistic player in the open floor. Once Irving sees a chance to score, he jumps on it.
It's Middleton on the wing. McCollum, a pass to Middleton. Back to McCollum. Coulibaly with a screen on Irving. The ball's knocked loose. Stolen by Thompson. There's the block. Coulibaly on the wing. He's scoreless. Three-pointer Kispert. Washington again can't hit.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
And legs, you look at this Mavericks roster. Tremendous size up front.
Yeah, Brian, they've got great physicality up front, and that's what the league is allowing these days. So they've got the personnel to play some bully ball.
Now here's Davis. He's got 6. They grab their own miss. And it's Flagg missing. Wizards trail by 5. There's McCollum with the 3. Davis with a rebound.
And that's exactly how tightly you have to guard him every time he steps to the arc. He's just that good.
Flagg's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. Pass to Sarr. Doesn't go that time. Excellent D there from Lively. Irving up top. McCollum defends. Screen by Lively. And it's good. Off the back rim and in. Thompson's got 5 now.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
And now a timeout called by Brian Keefe. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust.
Welcome to the floor, your Wizards High Squad. Attention fans, now on the court is your High Squad. Make some noise and let them hear it.
Washington making some changes. George, he's checked in for Kispert, and it's Carrington in for Coulibaly. .151 left to play in the first quarter. McCollum outside. Back to Carrington. Fires the 3. Washington grabs the miss.
They're playing with a lot of energy tonight. We can see that in their dominance on the glass.
Ball stolen. George with it, and it's Marshall picking him up. Here's Middleton. The Wizards with another miss. Dallas leading by 7. Christie passes to Marshall. Gafford with a screen on George. Marshall can't hit. And so McCollum will bring it up for the Wizards. Outplayed in their previous game on their schedule, losing to the Cavs.
And they got to the line at a good clip, but couldn't cash in, and it ruined their chances.
And I know all too well missing free throws can become contagious, and that's what happened to them.
Now here's Russell. Marshall outside. Beyond the arc. Rebound Washington. Sarr's got his 4th rebound in this one. Middleton outside to snap the cold streak. Russell with the rebound.
It's a tough stretch for him right now. He may want to find a different way to stay involved.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Nice shot by Christie. Wizards trail by 9. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Here's Middleton. He can't get it to go. Nice D from Gafford. Christie passes to Washington. Shoots over Sarr. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. And so the first quarter is in the books. Dallas on top, up 9. And quarter number 2 will get underway just after this short break. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Mavericks?
Just excellent first quarter defense. They've been really getting after it.
Well, it's hard to get stops in this league with so much talent offensively. I love what they are doing right now.
And it's Washington with the ball. They trail by 9. It's off to Detroit after this game, where they will face the Pistons. That'll be the first leg of just a 2-game trip for them. On the court for Dallas here in the second. We've got Davis. D'Angelo Russell is out there with Max Christie. Then it's Washington, and it's Gafford in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now here's Davis. They lead by the biggest margin of the game at 9. Davis getting it done in the paint.
Hey, I know AD can step outside, but when he operates around the hoop, it really breaks down the defense.
And there's the foul. It's on D'Angelo Russell. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
On the wing, Whitmore. Back to Bagley. Puts one up from 19. Off the left rim and out.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And the dunk by Gafford.
And this is exactly how Russell does solid assist numbers. I mean, just great delivery on that play.
Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Here's Bagley. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket. The Mavericks lead by 11. Davis a screen to the paint. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark. The Wizards have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Bagley. Oh, the big finish by Bagley.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. And the foul on Marvin Bagley. That's his first foul.
Yeah, he tried to gain position, but couldn't quite get there.
So Jason Kidd's decided to call timeout here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
Now it's the time. Get loud and welcome your Wizards Raiders.
Washington making some changes. Kispert's checked in for Bagley. Middleton comes in for Whitmore. And it's Bilal Coulibaly in for Johnson. And Dallas with a change here too. Williams is checked in for Russell. Outside Christie. Fires from deep. Davis down low, defended by Kispert. Dallas no good that time either. Wizards trail by 9. And the Wizards last season with the worst record in the Eastern Conference. Grant second in losses only to Utah.
Yeah, B.A., the course is clear. Development and youth. The losses can be tough to stomach, but they do have some intriguing up-and-coming players. Good job hitting the glass. They're +8 in rebounding.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. A lot of conversation in the NBA about expansion. Commissioner Adam Silver said there are clearly markets out there that are very interested and will run through a process. I'm looking forward to it. There's an enormous amount of interest out there. It's on the league to look at it holistically. Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, appreciate the report. All right, guys, we're lucky to have Shams Charania joining us now. Our 2K insider calling in with a story. What do you got, Shams?
Well, guys, a lot of excitement about the upcoming 2026 draft class, but quietly, some scouts voicing early concern about the quality of prospects in the class of 27. Now, there's still time for players to emerge, but expect this to impact the way teams value those picks.
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. Shams, thank you for the report. Now here's Coulibaly, coming in off 12 points in his last outing.
That's a breakdown defensively. He is far too good of a shooter to leave that wide open.
Williams passes to Davis. Pass to Christie, and he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. A chance to check out Dallas's upcoming schedule. On Monday, they'll take on Giannis Antetokounmpo and the Milwaukee Bucks. And then on Wednesday, they'll be playing against Devin Booker and the Phoenix Suns. Sarr's checked in for George.
Alexander Sarr.
And about 3 minutes played now in the second quarter. Outside Coulibaly. Pass to Kispert. The three is up. And again, it's Washington with a three.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
The Mavericks lead by 5. High post Davis. Washington right side. Picked his pocket. Now the Wizards in transition. Sarr finds Coulibaly. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be on Anthony Davis.
Man, the defender really went after him.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Wizards?
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
And I like how they've played defense, turning turnovers into points. Those are huge.
Here's Carrington. Out of bounds. It'll be Mavericks ball.
Well, that is the definition of an unforced error. Very unfortunate. And the coach is going to have something to say about that.
And a new group getting ready for the Mavericks. Lively, he's checked in for Gafford. Flagg comes in for Washington. Thompson, he's checked in for Christie. And Irving is subbed in for Williams.
Well, he is so creative when he drives. Even with contact, he can stay locked in and finish.
Shoots. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Middleton's gotten his second bucket.
The execution has been better lately, but do they have enough energy to pull it off?
In a tight game like this, you really have to take it one possession at a time. Focus on limiting mistakes.
Here's Flagg. Pass to Irving. There's 5 on the clock. Jacks up a 3. And he knocks it down. He's 3 of 5 now from the floor.
Well, he's starting to get into a rhythm now after a rough first quarter.
Well, great to see Kyrie Irving back on the court and producing, Tim.
Yeah, with that ACL tear coming late in the season, it really set him back. The game is just better with Kyrie in action, making highlights on a nightly basis.
And now a timeout called by Brian Keefe. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. He's checked in for Washington. And Dallas with a change here, too. Washington's checked in for Anthony Davis. Here's Middleton. And the rebound goes to Dallas. They've been playing excellent team basketball. 9 wins in a row.
And we're seeing just how good this team is when they're firing on all cylinders. The way they're rolling right now, this winning streak could go on for a while.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Sarr. You're looking at the best in free throw shooting last year in the NBA. Third is Kyrie Irving.
Very steady at the line. He's the guy who isn't rattled easily, and that shows in his free throw shooting numbers.
Dallas leading by 8. from deep. Kispert grabs a miss. Washington has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the second. And finished off by Sarr.
Yeah, easy enough for the 7-footer. Sarr bringing the house down.
Pass to Flagg. Washington a screen. Takes a 3. And Flagg with a 3. Flagg's got 5.
They're shooting nearly 50% from beyond the arc, and their confidence is growing.
Middleton outside. Back to McCollum. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And how about the ups from CJ? I mean, more than capable of hammering it home.
Well, it's always nice to head up to the connected cam to get another angle of these big plays, courtesy of AT&T. Now here's Irving. 7 points in the game. And again, it's Dallas.
Really in sync offensively right now. He is turning it up a notch.
A clear look from McCollum. And it's Washington with another.
And it's all about being in rhythm. McCollum excels at recognizing when he should shoot off the bounce.
An open look for Irving. It's rebounded by Washington.
That was a breakdown defensively, but he couldn't take advantage.
Here's Coulibaly. That's good. And so Middleton with the assist. Middleton's got 5 assists in the game. Washington outside. Doubled by McCollum. And a bit of a battle for the ball. And the officials signal a jump ball here. Pass to Flagg. Clock at 4. On the wing, Thompson. Kispert with the ball. Now Thompson defending. Irving against Coulibaly. McCollum outside from the arc. Washington grabs the miss. Washington's got 5 rebounds tonight.
They've been dominating the boards tonight, yet it's still a close game.
And it's Washington on the break. Here's Sarr. Washington grabs the miss. Washington's got 6 rebounds in the game. Pass to Flagg. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Up and over McCollum. Some nice ball movement by Dallas. Here's Flagg. 5 to shoot. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Also, the ball handler needs to wait until the screener's feet are set.
Middleton from the outside. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. The Mavericks on top, up by 4. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit.
And now, please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drum roll. They're thinking about the shot. Let's hear it for our participants.
Greetings all, halftime is upon us and an entertaining game with the Dallas Mavericks battling away. This has certainly been an exciting one. Any thoughts, guys?
I like it. It keeps us engaged in the action. Less time to throw jabs at each other.
You better not be throwing anything at me, kitty.
Here we go again. What am I going to do with you two? Circling back to our game now, Kyrie Irving on fire in that first half.
He's been good, but their defense, man, you got to look at their intensity and their disruption. And if that continues, he'll just keep running over them.
The only way to stop him when he's on a roll, force the ball out of his hands. Deny, bring 2, whatever you got to do.
Thanks as always for watching. Let's head back to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the second half.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. One of the stories here, C.J. McCollum. He's getting it done today.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
And that will be the biggest adjustment. They have to force the ball out of his hands, but that's a difficult challenge.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. And Tim, last May, Dallas with a 1.8% chance to win the lottery. But it happened.
Incredibly, it ends up with the arrival of Cooper Flagg, which appeases a Mavs fan base that was just about in open revolt. So there's hope both now and in the future.
Bilal Coulibaly out there with C.J. McCollum. Then it's Kispert, then there's Sarr, and it's Middleton in at the 3. That's the group starting the second half for Brian Keefe. Stolen by Middleton. Coulibaly on the wing for the lead. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Irving with it. 9 points in the game. McCollum taking his time here. Pass to Coulibaly. Stolen by Thompson. Dallas has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Here's Davis. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. You know, I heard Steve Kerr talking about this concept, the ball and stick theory, Tim, that some guys just have natural hand-eye coordination and will excel in any sport. Do you agree with that?
Completely agree. Typically, we think of athletic ability involving speed or quickness or verticality, but I think that hand-eye is critical and counts just as much as those other traits.
Out of bounds. It'll be Washington's ball. Out of bounds. Wizards trail by 4. McCollum draws the double to the inside. Kispert, the pass to Sarr, and finished off by Sarr.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
The Mavericks shooting has been good. 54% on this one. And there's the 8-second violation as they can't get it across half court in time.
And in the last 2 possessions, they've painted a picture of what not to do. Just way too loose with the basketball.
To the middle. Here's McCollum. And he hits it to tie the game. 14 points for C.J. McCollum.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
So Jason Kidd's decided to call timeout here. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. It's stolen by Coulibaly. In transition. The finish. And it's Middleton finishing it off.
Oh, strong make by Middleton. Now, he puts in a lot of the work in the weight room on his upper half, and you can see it on that play.
Grant, in recent seasons, the big limiter on Khris Middleton's game has been health.
Yeah, B.A., and it's just so frustrating. Here's a high-impact player, an all-star, and he's always having to come back from something. Not what you want for anyone.
That free throw good from Middleton. And the last few seasons' legs, C.J. McCollum playing mainly point guard, but for his career, mostly at the 2.
Yeah, listen, he can play either, certainly can be a lead guard when he needs to be, but shooting and scoring off the dribble is really his bread and butter, and he can get to it from any angle, any platform, in any situation.
Great player regardless.
Absolutely.
And now a timeout called by Brian Keefe. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Here's Sarr, and finished off by Sarr.
Yeah, these teams are playing with incredible energy.
Yeah, there's really been an uptick in intensity. Just look at the way these guys are battling on the glass and for loose balls.
Now here's Irving. He's got 12. Pass to Thompson. Takes the three. Here's Flagg. Davis a screen. And Flagg with a three. Flagg's got 8.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Middleton looking around. And they double up Middleton. Here's Coulibaly. And that comes off the assist by Middleton. Middleton's got his 6th assist of the night. Davis with a screen on McCollum. The drive by Irving, and he banks in the layup. Irving's got 5 points now this quarter.
Third quarter off to a great start offensively. That's 3 of their first 4 they've made.
Outside Coulibaly. Middleton outside. Pass to McCollum. Lets the 3 fly. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Davis has got rebound number 8 now. Irving with it. McCollum covering. Out to Thompson. Lively with a screen on Sarr. And they call an illegal screen here.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
Well, oftentimes illegal screens fall into a gray area, but that time he got called for it.
And after a long time debating the replay rules, the NBA gave the Coaches Challenge a test run in the G League for a few years, and then
the previous play is under review.
It was implemented into the NBA.
And it was time. The reaction to the challenge rules in the G League was positive. The league wants to make every...
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
Well, Grant, this is the 3rd season under this front office for the Wizards.
And bringing experience from years working for the Oklahoma City Thunder, their commitment level to building the right way is rock solid.
Washington making a change here. George is checked in. The Wizards have gone 6 for 9 in the half. Outside Coulibaly. Inside. Here's Sarr. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup. Sarr's got 8 points.
You know, Sarr established himself in the paint and took advantage of what they gave him.
Irving against McCollum. On the wing, Davis. Uncovered. Kispert grabs a miss. Kispert's got 4 rebounds now. McCollum against Thompson. Pass to Sarr. Over Irving. And it's Flagg with a rebound. The Mavericks trailing. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's going to be on Keyshawn George.
Yeah, Kyrie is such a high IQ player. He is so good at breaking down a defense and finding ways to score in tough situations.
Well, Legs, when we talk about current players, who are the guys you want taking the shot with the game on the line right now?
Well, certainly the tried and true like Stephen Curry and Kevin Durant. You can't go wrong there. Or a multi-time MVP in Nikola Jokic.
And Tim, you played your longest stretch with this Washington franchise. How hungry are these fans for sustained success?
Yeah, there's been some lean years and unfortunately only one banner going back to 1978. They are committed to a rebuild in hopes of better times ahead.
And so it's Dallas with it. The Wizards making their last shot. And the shot's good by Irving.
That's one of the things that makes Kyrie so special. His ball handling, it's elite.
Down low, stolen by Gafford. On the wing, Davis. George defending. Irving for three. It's rebounded by Washington.
And all the credit goes to the defender. Very hard to contest threes without fouling.
Pass to George. The three. Davis for the rebound. Davis has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Irving with it. Picked up by Coulibaly. Davis a screen for the lead. Christie's shot is off.
That's just unlucky. You don't mind him taking that shot at all.
Washington moving the ball around. Oh, the shot no good by Kispert.
He created the opening. He got the angle. Unfortunately, that miss is just on him.
Gafford the screen. And the jumper is good. Davis has got 12 points in the game.
Well, the defense is going to try to shut down certain things, but it's impossible to deny everything. That's a skilled play right there.
George finds Coulibaly. The shot's good. Coulibaly's got 5 points now this quarter.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
So Jason Kidd's decided to call timeout here. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. And Washington will go for a different look here. Bagley's checked in for Sarr. Khris Middleton comes in for Kispert. Whitmore's checked in for Coulibaly. And it's Carrington in for C.J. McCollum. Dallas also making some changes. Marshall comes in for Anthony Davis. And Russell is subbed in for Irving. Now here's George. He's got 5. Three-pointer is up. Middleton. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist. He's got 12.
And since the break, they've lost some of their edge defensively, really lacking intensity.
Outside Christie. The 3-ball. Sinks the tray.
What a beautiful look. Attacking the defense and then kicking it outside.
And there's the foul. It's on D'Angelo Russell. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
There's 37 seconds left in the third. Bagley for 3. Gafford grabs the miss.
You really need to take advantage of those looks because the defense won't give you many of them.
And the dunk by Gafford.
Well, this is a good reminder for anybody who thinks he's too small for a 5. His athletic ability totally levels the playing field.
Middleton passes to George. Middleton outside. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Carrington. There's the triple. Gets the 3 to fall. Carrington's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. And we've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game we've got going. It's Washington up by 1. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get set for quarter number 4. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, he made it look simple, but that's not always easy to execute.
3 tense quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the 4th. On the floor for Dallas starting the 4th quarter. Daniel Gafford is out there with Anthony Davis. Then it's D'Angelo Russell. Then there's Max Christie. And it's Washington in at the 3, the small forward.
Every coach in this league loves assisted baskets. It indicates your offense is flowing the way it's supposed to.
And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
You know, when you're trailing, you can't afford mistakes. And he's made a few of them tonight.
Marshall, he's checked in for Christie. Wizards leading by 3. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Najee Marshall. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here's Whitmore outside. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Here's Marshall. Outside Davis. Russell deciding where to go with it. Fires for three. And it's Bagley with the rebound. And as it goes out of bounds, Washington able to keep possession. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Outside Whitmore. Back to Middleton. The 17-footer. Off the window. It's good. And the Wizards lead by 5.
Yeah, whether it's his passing or scoring, Middleton will pick you apart in the two-man game.
To the paint. Marshall outside. Pass to Russell. Gafford in the post. Bagley's on him. Just 5 to shoot. Davis from long range. Dallas no good that time either. Wizards leading by 5. Whitmore with it, and it's Marshall picking him up. And it's Whitmore missing.
Yeah, if you get that close to the rim, you have to capitalize. Tough to see him come up short there.
High post Davis. That shot's good. Russell making the play. Russell's got his 5th assist in this one. And we've got a timeout from Brian Keefe. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. Checked in for Bagley. Irving's checked in for Dallas. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Brian Keefe was saying to the team. He tried to loosen the tension a little, asking his guys, are we having fun? I know I am. Just relax out there and follow the game plan. We've got this.
And Allie, thank you for that. Now here's Middleton. Down. His 7th make in 13 attempts today.
Yeah, with his 6'7" height and consistent shot, Khris Middleton is so tough. I mean, we're seeing another big night from him.
And down it goes. 2 points.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Washington leading by 3. And there's the foul. It'll go on Kyrie Irving. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the 4th. Outside Carrington. George, a screen on Irving. George, right side. Here's the 3. Another shot. Shot's good by Sarr.
They're finally waking up from a sluggish first half offensively. This half, they've been much more efficient from the field.
Irving, deflected.
What I like about Sarr as a shot blocker, he can do it anywhere on the floor.
Pass to Carrington. This one for 3. And he recovers it. Middleton from the outside. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Gafford's got 4 rebounds in the game. Irving up top, covered by Carrington. A wide open shot is on the money. Irving's got 4 points in the quarter.
Yeah, with that skill level, it's not a surprise that Irving is having another great night.
The 3, George sends it home from three-point land.
That's a breakdown defensively. He is far too good of a shooter to leave that wide open.
Stolen by Sarr. And it's Washington on the break. Here's Whitmore. Ooh, Washington with the defensive effort.
And even though he couldn't send the shot back at him, he certainly altered it.
And sometimes that's all you need to do to force that miss.
So for Washington, Kispert's checked in for George. Coulibaly comes in for Whitmore. And it's C.J. McCollum in for Carrington. Dallas also making some changes. Derek Lively, he's checked in for Gafford. Flagg comes in for Washington. And it's Klay Thompson in for Marshall. Now here's Middleton. The three is up. Got it again. That makes him 8 for 15 for the night.
After a rough first half, it's good to see him start to put the pieces together here.
To the middle. Oh, big man slam by the big man Davis.
Over the years, we've seen a lot of this from Davis, playing above the rim.
And that puts them just one foul from the bonus.
Second personal foul. Third team foul.
Thompson against Coulibaly. Pass to Middleton. Soft touch off the glass. 21 points for Khris Middleton.
All of a sudden, he's balling. Halftime adjustments successful so far.
And here is Irving. Flagg outside. Now Irving. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The triple drop.
Yeah, 3 triples already for him. That's his second of the quarter. This could be a huge night for him.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Wizards.
Well, they have owned the offensive perimeter throughout this game, finding lots of openings and turning them into big shots.
And I've also been very impressed with their ball movement. It has led to better shots. The offense overall has had a great rhythm.
He's been laser focused here in the fourth. Only 1 miss out of 5 attempts.
Middleton fires. Misses the 3.
Well, you can't make them all, but I doubt the defense wants to give him that kind of look again.
Outside Irving. Davis a screen. Klay Thompson. And yes, sir. Hits the wide open J.
Cold-blooded. You can count on Thompson to keep an even temperature as the game heats up.
Irving knocks down the trifecta.
Irving embracing the brightest lights.
And we've got a timeout from Brian Keefe. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. Now Middleton. Oh, and again, unable to change momentum here. Irving against McCollum, 18 feet out. Now Thompson. Flagg outside. Here's Irving. 4 on the clock. The 19-footer. Oh, he dropped in a sweet J.
Irving never gives you less than his best. He's working so hard to find those much-needed points.
Outside Coulibaly. McCollum fires. The 3 is off.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Irving takes it inside. Banks it home. Big shot.
And Kyrie trying to do it again. He is one of the game's best closers.
Middleton. Oh, off target from downtown. And so it's Irving with it. He brings it up for the Mavericks. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game.
His small advantage is starting to snowball.
And one thing about this league we know, momentum can change in an instant.
Jams it home!
So sick, the vertical ability.
That was flat out awesome. He has that effortless knack for getting to the hoop. Here's Thompson. Thompson draws the double. And we're going to have a jump ball.
That's a jump ball.
Coulibaly brings the double. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
It'll be a jump ball.
And right here, they can't waste any time.
Well, they need a quick bucket and a foul.
Ooh, the three doesn't go. And so they foul intentionally.
Second personal foul. Third team foul.
He gets the first, and that increases the lead to 6.
Anthony Davis at the line for 2.
And so both free throws good, and it's a 7-point game.
Yeah, adding these extra points is a huge difference this late in the game.
Now a timeout called by Washington. They trail by 7. All right, guys, what's your take?
Trying to extend this one, but it seems futile.
I can't wait to see what they draw up here and who they decide to go to. Love that look there, locating his teammate and creating an easy basket.
And they foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
And a smart choice right there. I mean, you can't allow them to just drain the clock.
Oh, the first of 2, no good. A heartbreaker.
Anthony Davis, 2 shots.
And the second of 2 is good. And that puts him up 5. Shoots a 3. Irving rips down the board. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Yeah, no choice but to foul in that situation. Although, that's not the guy you want to send to the free throw line.
Kyrie Irving, 2 shots.
And the second free throw, no good. Tough break there. Let's loose for 3. Can't get it. And so it's Dallas winning this one. Just a gutsy performance on the road.
It really was. When this one was up in the air late, they showed how tough-minded they are as a team.
Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Anthony, it was a great team victory tonight. What satisfied you most about this win?
We just played hard. We just played for each other. The ball was moving, wasn't sticking. And, guys made the right plays. And that's what we've been doing all night, all season. And, I'm just glad we came out with the win.
Selfless basketball is a beautiful thing, guys.
All right, thanks, Allie. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. With Tim Legler, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. As always, we appreciate you tuning in tonight. And as we leave you, here's a look at our player of the game, Kyrie Irving.